So the whole basic plot of this game is as follows. There's an old man named Santos that was the leader of a religious cult.
Let us pray.
When he was killed by the serious previous for that, Mr. Stranger with a red coat. It's now up to Nero, the even bastard child of Dante and Virgil, to find out the secrets of a little red coat assassin. Now, I'm not going to waste a lot of time regarding this game's plot on the simple basis that I see it as a subpar quality experience. It is cliche and filled to dialogue where you'll see in your average Toonami showdown and tell them for sure that the things brilliant inspired to hear 16-year-olds in a wasteland filled with one-dimensional characters equals to perfect storytelling. Although there is some great dialogue here, it mostly comes out of the amount of art Mysterious Stranger has thrown to his face. It is funny and engaging, selling most of the dialogue is just average. Now, that's not to say the whole story is boring. The action scenes are a lot of fun to watch and visually interesting. Sadly, that's only the action scene. The gameplay is an incredibly complex journey that has a low entry barrier. But to master it, you have to climb the Great Wall of China twice with a fucking ice cube. There's certainly a lot of variety in the weapons and skills that do give a lot of experimentation that is mostly easily implemented without any hassle. Although, put it all together, this requires our hard work and dedication, and a little bit of dexterity. There's a total of 2 playable characters and each of them have their exclusive arsenal. Each of the characters are wildly different, so it's worth playing both characters to experience what the game has to offer. I have to say, it is remarkable that this game still looks great even to the point that it surpasses some recent releases. The enemy design comes in all flavors from good to, oh god, I want to watch paint dry on glass while the wind is barely blowing the leaves away boring. This also applies to the environments. At one moment you will be walking to a beautiful gothic castle, but then the game will bombard you with through a boring looking industrial setting. Okay, so I don't have that much to say about the music besides I fucking love it. Having a variety ranging from what I can describe as industrial metal to incredibly beautiful orchestral track, it opens the game quite well and never seems out of place. Now, there's a couple of negatives I haven't mentioned to the whole thing, and I will do so right now, so I'm going to start with one of the bigger issues with this game. The big problem in this game is stupid amounts of assets that are recycled. While 2 characters are suddenly playable, only one of them has an entirely original campaign to them alone. The other character involves you backtrack into the whole other character's campaign. This means that you have to fight the same boss. Ooh, speaking of boss fights, they're a mixed bag. A lot of the boss fights are suddenly great, but there's quite a couple of them that do feel uninspired and at times monotonous. Some of the boss fights can settle down to just gimmicks or just very rudimentary puzzles. Segueing again, the puzzles are fucking annoying. Most of them are either luck-based or like my personal most hated one, punching a spinning piece of shit to the place where you can easily open the door and repeat it around 20 more times through the game. Now, with that said, the game is incredibly fun and I definitely recommend picking this game up if you have an itch for action and beating the shit out of some demons.